That off. Oh, ready to go here. Let me duplicate my displays here. Okay. Here we go. Danny, what's going on, man? How you doing? You're the first one here. Let me put the audio on so I can hear what's going on here. Abbo, what's going on, man? How you doing? I'm gonna play a game in a minute. Let me just got these alcohol wipes. I don't want to get the Polymega controller like all greasy and oily and stuff. So Nintendo, huh? The Switch 2 is September. But I think the biggest news of 2024 is going to be the return of Game Shark. Can't believe it. Game Shark is coming back. Can't believe it. You guys did it. You made my dreams come true. Eli, what's up? Alright, so we installed a bunch of these games. Well, I installed a bunch of these games last night. Looks like PlayStation's going to be a force to be reckoned with on this thing. Remember, this is a 1 terabyte NVMe and it has all this shit on here. I still got over 700 gigs left. I'm going to install the Namco. I also have some. We'll play some of these betas. What was it? Trials, samples that Anthony sent me. Here, if we go here, he sent me the Biohazard demos or samples. Prince of Persia demo actually is original. Easily the best Ubisoft game in 10 years. Wow, that's a statement. Maybe I'll check that out on here at some point. So we don't have screenshots, but we could take screenshots for these. Starfighter just finished. That's the game I put in here. Alright, let's play one of these sample games, huh? Polymega is awesome. If you guys can pick one up, definitely do it. I mean, this is crazy. I guess this had no audio. It's made by the Rayman Legends people. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. And hit the Polymega home button, screenshot, create, and then I'm gonna hit can I not resize it? Let's hit X to take a thumbnail. That's it, we have our thumbnail. Can only pick Chris. David R, what's up, man? This is a sample version, yes. This is what they were sending the magazines. You cannot run. Anthony sent me this a couple of years ago. I just switched my gun. There's no start screen. Hit circle, you can swap your gun out. And square is to shoot. There is no running. Triangle to open doors. Sucks you can't run. Yeah, triangles to open doors. Sucks you can't run. Bro, if you had to play the game like this, I don't know what I would do. I'm always running. Put the next disc in. Okay. Sucks, can't run. I'm gonna keep saying that, so get used to it. Can't even take it. There's no inventory screen. I guess AI Shark is whoever the hell owns Game Shark. But, yeah, that's the great news. Game Shark's coming out this year. It's been, what, 30 years? 20 years? How long has it been? When was the last Game Shark? I think it ends here. Through this door. Richard, what's up, man? Maybe it ends here. Chris is dead. Well, that's the sample. We have the other sample. Sent you a pic of a burger. Alright, I gotta check that out. Let's get out of this. We'll play the next one. So this was August 1995. We have October 1995 over here. But really quick, let's get Starfighter added here. This is the wrong game. I thought this was that fighting game. Oops. Yeah, that's a sample version that they were sending to the magazines. I spelled this wrong. How did I do that? Can I fix it? There you go. No, don't eject the disc. Alright, so you got August, you got October. So let's play October. Again, we gotta take a screenshot so we can have a thumbnail. Blue cheese and bacon. Oh, man. You're like a king, man. I wish I could eat that. No, it's a sample. So that was the end of the sample when you get up to the shed in the guard... Well, before the guardhouse. Garden house, whatever. It's guardhouse, not garden house. When you get to the shed, that's when it ends right there. It said to be continued, and that's it. This one's a little bit longer, but I think it's the same thing. Okay, now we take our thumbnail. Screenshots, create new. And hit X. We now have our thumbnail for the game. Simple. You could choose Jill in this one. Again, Anthony sent me these. He stole them. Wow. What a hole. Some Home Alone 2. So you could tell they didn't even have the voice acting like ready to go yet. So they would send these samples to magazines so they could take their screenshots and test them out and stuff like that. Okay, so triangles to run in this one. Excuse me. I apologize. iPhone, I didn't have that charge. Yes, this is a Japanese sample. That's the inventory screen. So squares to shoot. R1 and square. Triangles to run. Squares to open the door. Oh look, there's no room. You can tell some of these textures weren't even finished yet. You cannot move it. Freaking plane away over here. MILF man, what's going on, man? How you doing? Hockey fan, what's up? The real OG. Well, no, it's not the OG. This is the sample that they would send to magazines. Anthony gave this to me a couple of years ago. Well, he gave it to me longer than that, but then I lost them, and then he gave me a couple of more copies. So this is the sample from October 1995. We just played the August sample from August 95. Not quite a demo, but a sample. So they would send these to the magazine companies, take screenshots, check the game out. Good, how you doing, my tribal chief? Good, man, I'm alright. How about you? You see Jarrett Clown? I'm gonna call him Jarrett Clown from now on. Got knocked out by MVP. Dude, AEW, man. It just looks worse and worse every fucking day. Always like different camera angles. No lighting certain rooms for the sample. MVP is the man. Bro, I like how he confirmed it with the emojis. Jamie, what's going on? So just so you guys know, September. It looks like the new Switch is hitting in September. He knocked Jericho out a couple of years ago on the Jerick Cruise. Apparently they got in an argument and MVP knocked him the fuck out. And the sample froze. And Game Shark is back. Yeah, that's the biggest news of 2024. Game Shark is back. So let's go. We'll play this again. Let me just finish. Let me take this game out. Put a new game in. I only have a couple of games to rip, so let's put the next one in and get that started. Game Shark is back, Milkman. They leaked out the Switch 2 release date. Okay, Danny. AI Shark owns Game Shark. So they're bringing back the Game Shark brand later this year. That's what the article states. AI Shark is the name of the company now, but they're bringing back the Game Shark brand. So we will see Game Shark once again on the shelves in 2024. Danny, the company's called AI Shark, but they are rebranding Game Shark and selling Game Shark. That's like Titan Sports owns WWE. Titan Sports is still Titan Sports. They sell WWE. You know what I mean? It's confusing, I know, but that's the way that they're doing it. Yeah, Jamion's right. AI Shark is Game Shark, and they're owned by Altic Lansing. Yeah, it's confusing. I get it, Danny. It's cool. No worries. Why even call themselves AI Shark if they, you know what I mean? They should have just called themselves Game Shark and stuck with it. But they might have required that because Mad Catz owned it at one point. It went from Dadel to Mad Catz, now Altic Lansing. With Altic Lansing, I mean, I haven't heard that name in a long time. How can Sting be on board with the Cucamonga Boys as final opponents? I guarantee you Sting's going to go to WWE and have a final match over there. And Tony Khan's going to go fucking nuts on Twitter. Is the H9 Flow a good case? Who makes it? I haven't heard of Mad Catz on. Yeah, Mad Catz 1 under. NZXT? It should be a good case. Let me check it out real quick. I think I've seen this case before. Let me see. Oh, yeah, I've seen that case. It's pretty badass, man. Got the lights all over the place here. Anthony's case might be the Be Quiet. It's black and orange. That's the case he's probably going to get. Because he needs the Blu-ray drive. We're putting 2 Blu-ray drives in that computer. When we build his computer, whenever that happens. Last Mad Catz product I bought was the RE5 360 faceplates. Was that made by Mad Catz? Oh, you know what? You might be right, Revelation. What's up, man? I have a WWE Candice Michelle faceplate. It's like sealed. So, Jamie, I don't know if you know this, but the LG Blu-ray drives, depending on the model, you could put custom firmware on it, and you can read 4K Blu-rays. It literally takes like 2.5 minutes to write new firmware on it. So we're going to do that. We're going to grab him 2 of those, put the custom firmware on him, and he's going to have access to 2 Blu-ray drives. And he wants the Blu-ray drive, so it's not like, you know, when we start building this thing on the live stream, I know people are going to be like, nobody uses discs anymore. But he wants it, because he's going to be editing with this computer, he's going to be streaming. This is going to be his, like, main computer from now on, going forward. So I'm just letting you guys know ahead of time, when we stream the build on his channel, there's going to be 2 Blu-ray drives. Because I can already see the chat room now. Greatest Hits version of Toy Story for PS1 is worth $288. I guess so. I'm telling you, man, the physical stuff's gonna go up, even the old stuff. I want it for an X670 build. Not for me, Team AMD. Did I mention Intel? Oh, I want Blu-ray drives as well. I'll settle for external. Who comes up with these prices? The internet. So, Milkman, I'll tell you a funny story. It happened about a month and a half ago, 2 months ago. I think it was December. Let's say a month ago. I knew that Futurama for Xbox was worth a lot of money. But the guy traded in a really scratched up copy of Futurama for PS2. So I gave the guy $3 because it didn't have the manual. It had the box, no manual, and the disc was scratched. It had a lot of light scratches, but it was scratched. So I'm thinking I'll give him $3. I'll sell the case for like $20 or whatever. No. I sold that game for over $200. Because the game scratched goes for $200. The case by itself goes for $90. It's insane. I didn't have the book. If I had the book, scratched with the case and the book, it would go for about $350. And if it wasn't scratched, it goes for like $500. Yes, and the guy paid cash for it. I had a guy come in. At first he was going to trade all his stuff in for it. And I was like, okay, whatever. Then he came back, he goes, you know what? I don't want to trade my stuff in. I don't want to let anything go. And he goes, here's the cash. Shockingly, Richard, I bought a Game Shark for this game. Well, I wanted a Game Shark for this game. Because I didn't think I was going to be able to beat Yawn. But when I got up to him, I was able to beat him, no problem. So I ended up getting the Game Shark for RE2. Just to mess around with it. During computer lab in high school, me and my buddy Mario, we were printing out. You're only supposed to print out like 3 or 4 sheets for like homework and stuff. Bro, we printed out like over 100 pages worth of Game Shark codes for RE2. I was stapling them together. It looked like a fucking packet. So this demo ends the same way. This sample ends the same way as the other one. Scratch on the disc. See, preservation is crucial. Well, people can have it buffed out. I just don't want to do that because when I was buffing games when we opened, it was a 50-50 chance the games would work. And I just stopped doing it. I was like, you know what? Because I had customers buying them and then buffing them themselves. And they were like, oh, the games work great. So I was like, you know what? Let them do it. Because I know I'm selling something that works. The game did work scratched. Futurama, I was playing it for like 2 hours. Not 2 hours, maybe over an hour. I had it running for 2 hours, but I was playing it for like an hour. I didn't have any issues. Even during the cutscenes, it wasn't skipping. So that's when I said, okay, I'll sell it. And the guy came in. He's like, I want to buy it. I was like, okay. He looked at it, he checked it out. Then he said, I'll go get stuff to trade in. He came back, he goes, you know what? I don't want to let anything go. I'll give you the cash. I was like, alright. Made him happy. And that was it. He's a collector, so he needed that game. Something tells me he might have had the book. So, I mean, again, if he had the book and he puts that together, he can make even more money than what he spent off me, so. Might as well take advantage of school's break. Yeah, right? So apparently the entire PS1 collection, including other regions, is like 5 terabytes. I don't think it's 5 terabytes, because I have the whole United States collection. And you can fit the whole US collection with the whole Saturn collection on a 1 terabyte. It's only like 800 something gigs. But you're talking Japan and Europe, so I don't know. Maybe. Maybe it's 5 gigs, but I don't know. 5 gigs, 5 terabytes. I'd never heard of it being 5 terabytes, but you never know. We had Game Shark with our PS1 that we were given. Nice. So as a kid, I was never allowed to get like Game Genie because my mom didn't want to buy me games, and I would just like use codes to beat them like fast, and then I wouldn't play the game. So she's like, "No, you're not getting that." So when I became a teenager, yeah, I bought my own shit. I started buying the Game Shark. I started buying all that other shit. Which is weird because I think she finally bought me a Game Shark Pro, like, when those came out. The Game Shark Pro lets you hack your own codes, which is awesome. According to some place on Google, yeah, I don't know if it's 5 terabytes. I think that's a lot. It could be, but I don't know. Sealed copy of Luigi's Mansion goes for $347 and it's professionally graded at $900. Fuck professional graded. Dude, a grading, it's a pyramid scheme. It's like when you get memorabilia graded. It's the same shit. You just send it off to some random guy. The guy looks at it and says, "Oh yeah, that's a 9." But like Pokemon card. Yeah, exactly. It's all pyramid schemes. If you have the game sealed, just fucking sell it. Sell for what it's worth and be done with it. Grade level 10 Charizard. Professionally graded by a guy in his mom's basement. Well, no, it was that guy that was making the Calico Chameleon. Remember that guy? Mike Kennedy, I think his name was. That guy was doing grading for a while. They did a whole video on it. I forgot. Somebody went to his house and they filmed him, and he's got like young boys by the pool and everything. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? They might have been his sex slaves. I don't know, man. That's what it kind of looked like. I was watching that video. He's talking about grading, and I was just like, what am I watching? Like, this guy's by a pool. He's got young guys by the pool. I think that was what was that guy's name? GameStar 88 or something. I think that guy interviewed him. This was like 10 years ago. He was interviewing him about the grading process or something. If I remember correctly, I don't remember. But I'm watching that, and I'm just thinking it's like a parody. I'm watching a parody right here. I miss Classic Game Room. Well, he's back. Did you know that? And he admitted, like, why he left. Anthony sent me the video a couple of weeks ago. CGC, the comic book grading company, just got in trouble for a bunch of people swapping comics out of their cases. Yeah, I heard something like that. Remember Wizard? You'd buy the Wizard guy that would give you the values of the comics back in the day. What's funny is the grading companies are not connected to the 3 main publishers. Yeah, it's the Wild West, man. I can make a grading company tomorrow and scam everybody, but what's the point? I think it's one of Mario's or something. Professionally graded copy for Futurama is $2,800. Professionally graded. How is that a profession? You look at a game and see if the case is messed up. Oh, there's a piece of dust on this plastic. It's 9.6. Jamion, I like your I like how you hit back at one of these Xbox guys. I actually hearted that comment. If it's sealed, it's only $467. Exactly. That's what I say. If you have it sealed, just sell it for the $467. I had Godzilla sealed for PS4. I sold that shit for over $600. I paid $10 for it. Deal of the day at Best Buy. When I got it, it was only worth $10. But I left it downstairs. Or I have a PlayStation 4 that's jailbroken. And I just, you know, I bought Godzilla, but I didn't open it, but I downloaded it so I could play it. And it just stood in the basement, and then I was like, oh, it's worth money now? So I got rid of it. What's the most I sold the game for? That had to have been it, Godzilla, man. Over $600. I have Chrono Trigger in the box complete at the shop. It's $900, and that's on the low end. I've seen it go for like $1,200. We got the first day we opened. We got Contra Force traded in for. The guy traded in for like $6. It was $3 or $6, complete in box. I sold that game for over $400. I'm sorry, over $300. To some guy at Apple. I had to send it to Cupertino Drive or whatever. And the guy emailed me. He goes, "This thing was packaged beautifully. I'm going to hang it up on my shelf. Thank you so much." Blah, 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 blah. He was like one of the marketing director guys of Apple. I think it was the international marketing director. A Mario 64 sold for 1.6. Yeah, I saw that at an auction, a private auction. I remember seeing that Godzilla game in stores. You would never think current gen games would be rare till it happens. Well, I bought it. I opened it and played it at one point. And then I sold it. I traded it in or I sold it. Excuse me. Got rid of it. And then I rebought it on deal of the day and I just kept it sealed. Because I was like, I already played on the jailbroken system, so I'm good. And then I found out, hey, this goes for $600. I was like, yeah, I'm getting rid of this shit. I saw my personal collection a couple of years ago. I made over $8,000 selling my personal shit. And that wasn't everything. That was only half of what I owned. I sold everything online, got about $8 bucks. Got about a little over $8,000. That was sealed Wii U games, sealed PS4 games, sealed Xbox games. I just had like the Wii U stuff. I had all the games, all the exclusive shit. Sealed. I had Bayonetta with the extra disc. I had Bayonetta without the extra disc. I had Zelda. I had the mistake on the back. So I got more money for that. Like, people are buying that shit, man. Godzilla's worth now? I don't know. Check. Can somebody check? Probably went up. Devil's Third, I got over $300 for that. Devil's Third is now like a $600 game. I still have a Devil's Third used. And I think used now they go for over $400. Godzilla PS4. What ended up happening was big flashy sales. People were connected with the grading companies. So then other people were trying to flip them and inevitably lost hundreds of thousands. Yeah. You know how much Revelations is with the error? Probably like $100. Here, I'll go here. Godzilla PS4. Let's go to United States only, because that's where I'm at. Let's go to sold. Wow, did it drop? Holy shit. I made out like a bandit. What? These are used though. Hang on. Where's new? Where's brand new? Not new other, but brand new. Here, brand new. There's 8 of them. Of course, the first one, it's open. Wow. So, oh, right here. December 1st, factory sealed. $806.36. Plus $4.95 shipping. Then you had another one December 8th that sold for $400 with $6.45 shipping. Then you had another one, it says see description, that was $310. And then some guy says it's brand new, but he has it opened, which is not fucking brand new. So yeah, the last one, it went up $200 from when I sold it. I sold it for a little over $600. In December 1st, $806.36 sold. It's crazy. It's $600 on Amazon. Yeah, I'm telling you. Yeah, it seems like on the low end it's $200 to $300. Not 200. I'm sorry. $400 to $300 on the low end. Now there's a difference. A lot of people are trying to sell the European versions, and those are going for like $167, $200. $800 for one game. I sold that PlayStation 4 Pro, the 500 million. I sold that shit for $1,000. I bought my TV. I made a mistake. I said that I sold the Spider-Man PS4 for $1,000. I sold that for $600. The 500 million PlayStation 4 Pro, that's the one I sold for $1,000. And I bought my Sony TV with it. Literally just paid for the TV right there. TV I'm using now, so you guys know. I'm telling you, man, there's a lot of games worth a lot of money out there. I'll play a game in a minute. I'm just looking at the chat here. Jamie, did you hear MVP knocked out Chris Jericho? Let's check Revelations with the Resident Evil Revelations 3DS misprint. Your video games. I still have this, by the way. It doesn't go for anything. Sealed and graded, it goes for $254. But I don't look at those. When it's graded, I don't even look at it. To me, that's useless. Yeah, that game goes for like nothing. With the error, I think it goes for like $35. Yeah, misprint sold for $17 and $5.10 shipping. It goes for nothing. It probably will go for something down the line, but I know it did originally. It went for like 50, 60 bucks at one point. But I think, you know, down the line it'll probably go back up. Once somebody makes a YouTube video about it, it'll fucking fly all the way back up. I guarantee you. YouTube is what got these prices all the way up. Hey, it happened. I'd love to actually get R1 graded. Hey, if you want to blow the money on that. Dreadpool, what's going on, man? We're talking about Resident Evil Revelations, Danny. It doesn't go for much right now. A misprint for 3DS. The price of retro stuff is ridiculous. Yes, I understand. I know. That's why when I do videos on these ODEs and jailbreaking, I highly recommend. At the end of life, man, jailbreak all your stuff. Back your own collections up. Like the Polymega is great because I can put all my games on here and not have to worry about it. It's on one box. I have RetroArch on my computer with all my stuff on it as well. So my stuff is backed up. I got multiple ways to play my old stuff. I don't have to go digging around the basement for my old games. They're, you know, they're stored away and I don't have to worry about it. I'd only do it though if I knew the game was almost mint. I collect sports cards, so grading is almost best if you try. Yeah, I mean, sports grading is, I think, more on point than fucking video game grading. Because you have so many fucking fly-by-nighters in the gaming space. And I'm sure there are with the sports stuff, but I think you kind of know by now, like, who to trust with that stuff. Because, you know, sports memorabilia, that's been graded for years. Like decades. I'm sure there are places that had that shit down. You know what I mean? Finally waking up. Been up working 24 hours yesterday. It's like, wow. Man, Dreadpool is a machine. All on the SSD, yeah. I have an SSD dedicated to just the retro shit on the Star build. You guys know that when I built it. And I'm gonna clone that and put it on Anthony's new computer. So when he gets the new computer built, he can basically run anything off the computer. Like, he's good to go. You won't need to hook up a bunch of systems or anything. Like, everything's going to be on his computer. We're going to max that computer out. When the time is right, we're going to do that. You can do that? What do you mean? Yeah, you could clone SSDs. You could clone whatever you want. Why do you think I have a Cronus? I bought a Clonus. They should call it that. I bought a Cronus years ago. They had a sale on it. I was like, I'm paying for this shit. Hockey Fan has a Michael Jordan rookie. He has 3 of them sealed. No, I'm kidding. Michael Jordan rookie card. Holy shit. I can only imagine how much that goes for. Looking to build a NAS server this year. Nice. I'll give you a tip, Dreadpool. I'm not recommending Seagate anymore. I bought that 14 terabyte or 16 terabyte Seagate and that shit died. Like, in a couple of days it was dead. I had to fight with Amazon to refund me. Because Amazon's like, send it back, we'll refund you. I was like, but my personal information's on there. Because Amazon was like, Yeah, send it back. We'll fix it and we'll resell it. I was like, bro, my information's on that thing. I'm not sending it back. You're going to refund me. And they're like, no, we're not going to do that. So I called Seagate, and they were like, well, and by the way, the box says 1 year backup recovery or whatever, data recovery. On the front of the box says that. They told me, and by the way, this is what, like 2 weeks in? A week in? They're telling me, well, maybe we can approve for you to have backup recovery with this item. And I'm like, what do you mean maybe? It says a year on the box. And they're like, well, you could send it back and we'll refund you. And I was like, I'm not doing that because my information's on there. If my information wasn't on there, I would send it back, no problem. So I went back to Amazon. They told me, well, usually Amazon does a better job with returns than we do, blah, blah, blah. And they wanted to set me up with like a coffin to mail it back. So I went back to Amazon and I said, listen, Seagate's telling me that this can't be fixed, that my personal info is on there. I'm not sending this back, and I'm not losing $200. Amazon put me on hold, and they said, we'll refund you. They refunded me the money. And the hard drive is lit. You can't use it. It's broken. So it's downstairs, just rotting in the basement until I can destroy it. But shout out to Amazon, they came through. At first they didn't want to come through, but you got to keep fighting, man. So now I'm Western Digital. I bought an 18 terabyte Western Digital. It works fine. Had no problem. I bought another one. I have an extra one. Michael Jordan is king. His rookie. How much does it go for? Western Digital and Samsung SSD. Yes. Samsung SSD always. If you want to use like an SSD for something low end, the PNY SSDs are good. They don't write as fast, but they're good. They can get the job done for you. You need to know the angle when you fight with them. Yeah, you know what changed Amazon's mind? Because I told them the second time that I already spoke to Seagate, which I did. And Seagate told me it was a dead issue. Like, the drive is dead. It can't be repaired. And Amazon, that's when they opened up a little bit. And they were like, okay. Sabrent, I don't trust their SSDs because I haven't used them. But I've used Sabrent products. I have the SATA adapters from Sabrent. Those are like the best SATA adapters. So Sabrent makes good adapters. I don't know about the SSDs. I probably wouldn't trust them, but I don't know. It might be good. Samsung SSD is king. I think below that would be SanDisk, which is also Western Digital, by the way. And below SanDisk would be PNY. I don't have any issues with any PNY stuff. Although my Threadripper kills my Threadripper killed 2 PNY SSDs. So I'm not plugging SSDs into that. I'm not plugging PNYs into this Threadripper. I plugged in a Samsung, didn't kill it. It's fine. But this computer, this fucking piece of shit computer, this Threadripper 1, it's garbage. I still encode my movies on it. That's what I bought it for, but that's it. It's just sitting here dying year by year. Sabrent have great adapters. Not sure about the SSDs. They're better than Seagate. Yeah, I never had an issue with Seagate. I had an issue one time, and that was a gifted hard drive like 10 years ago. It was a 3 terabyte. And that was dead in like a week out of the box. But at that time, they were having an issue with... they had a bad batch of the 3 terabytes that year, because I looked it up online, and it was like a big deal. And I haven't had a bad batch of Seagate since. Like, I've been using them forever. But, you know, a couple of months ago when that happened, and mind you, I bought 2 of the Seagate drives. One I didn't open yet, the one that I was using, and it died. I sent the other one back. It was still sealed. I was like, I'm getting rid of that. That's going back. And that's when I got the 2 Western Digitals when I went on sale. And this thing is still rocking, so I'm good with Western Digital. I don't have an issue. Crucial lost a reputation, but still better than the Seagate. Yeah, Crucial was it Mushkin and Crucial like the first ones to sell SSDs? And then Intel jumped in after that. Crucial was a big deal, man. They still have the RAM and everything. But yeah, they were really popular at one point, but Corsair really took over with the RAM. Crucial used to be the best place for RAM. Anything back then is rare, not graded. That's awesome. Now you guys are talking about baseball and shit. Well, baseball collecting. I like this community. Yeah, Crucial, you don't remember them? I would say if you're gonna blow the money, just get Samsung SSDs. 3D NAND. Make sure it's 3D NAND. Not that Q NAND shit or whatever the hell that thing is called. O NAND. 3D NAND. Back in the day, Crucial was the absolute leader in tech. I added absolute because the heart was blocking A, so. I was thinking 990 Pro. You could do that. 990 Pro is alright. You have to understand, no matter what NVMe you buy from, or SSD you buy from Samsung, it's going to be fast anyway. You could buy the 980, save like 20-30 bucks. You're good. Baby Ruth card. The candy bar has a the candy bar has a rookie baseball card. I'm just joking with you. I know. It's Babe Ruth. $7.2 million. Holy shit. Hey, you wrote Baby Ruth. That's why I made the joke. QVO is good for just long-term storage, but has less write cycle long-term. Yeah, that's the one that I have. The QVO for what? It's in one of my computers, bro. That fucking drive is slow as shit for writing. The Evo fucking smokes that thing with the 3D NAND. Like you said, though, it is good for storage, but I literally have like nothing on that drive. I got it for cheap, and it was like, this is like you said, for storing like important files, but not to keep reading and writing to it, or not to keep writing to it. Never again with that, unless it's like $5, then I'll grab a few of them. But next game, I only have a couple of games left to rip. So if the Polymega can't read the disc, it'll spit it out. Or if there's an issue while it's writing a game, it'll spit it out and delete it. So it's good. It doesn't waste your time. It doesn't rip a game that's not going to work. It's a great fucking machine, man. They nailed it out of the park with this thing. Hopefully they can get more distribution, get it in stores, and this will definitely hit a home run. If they can get more distribution, then the price comes down. So just remember that, everybody. Oh, okay, Juggernaut. I actually had this game and I sold it. This game I got for like $3. I'm sorry, I got it for $1.99 from GameStop, complete in box. I think I sold it for like $300 or $400. I literally had this game for years. I never played it. I just bought it because it was cheap. So. Misadventure of Trombone. I don't have it like have it, but I could get it on here. Thanks for reminding me, Danny, because I'll download that right now. EFGHI Misadventures of Trombone. Here it is. Thanks for reminding me. 2 terabyte Samsung 890 at Amazon, $149 last. Well, the 990 Pro is $149 today. I don't know if it's Amazon or Best Buy. I think it's Best Buy. That's 2 terabyte as well. But during Christmas, they were $119 for the 980 Evo 2 terabyte. I mean, it wasn't the Pro, but still, $119. That's a fucking steal, man. For 2 terabytes. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second, guys. What are you saying? eBay executives are doing? What are eBay executives doing? What are they not doing? We know they're not doing their jobs, we know that, but what else are they doing? So that's disc 1. What was disc 3? I don't even know. There's 3 discs for this game. Not many games left here. There's the 2 discs for a game called Juggernaut. 2 more discs for that, and then 2 other games, and that's it. That's all I got. I guess I could burn Tron Bone when it's done, but that won't be done for a few minutes. What are you talking about with eBay now? What's up with eBay? I don't use eBay anymore. I buy stuff from eBay, but I don't sell shit on there. It's fucking ridiculous. They want your tax ID or your social security number now to sell on there. It's like, I'm not doing it. Plus, by the way, you get scammed when you sell shit on there anyway, so who cares? I got caught sending... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, I think I remember hearing something. Was that recent or was that a while ago? If it was a while ago, I think I heard about that. It's kind of fucked up. People that were bashing the company. They even ran ads on Craigslist. Wow. Yeah, you can't do that. That's a lawsuit, like Danny says. That's a fucking lawsuit right there. I'll tell you a funny story. I got suspended for selling RGH Xbox 360s from eBay. It was like back in 2010, 2011, something like that. Dude, they suspended my account, and I called. I tried to figure out what was going on. You know what it was? Other people. I was undercutting a lot of people selling them. People were selling for like 300. I was selling for 200. So I undercut a lot of people by like $100, and they reported me, and that's how I got suspended. So I don't know if I wrote them an email or I called them and talked to them or whatever. They fucking banned my mom's account because I told them on the phone it was bullshit or something. My mom's account, we didn't even live in the same house. But because I used to live in that house, because when I moved, I changed my address and everything on my account. But they went back and looked at my old address, and they banned everybody with my old address. So my mom's account got banned, even though it was my personal account. Like, they just got mad that I told them, like, I told them off. Yeah, I got Batman Forever on here. It just settled they only have to pay $3 million in fine. Oh yeah, that $3 million, that's it. No, Danny, that's $3 million in fines. That's not $3 million to the people they hurt. So I guess the people that got hurt don't get shit, right? I don't have Tales of Destiny. I'm not a big RPG guy. I play Final Fantasy, and that's pretty much it. Eli's the big RPG guy. Yeah, Dreadpool. Hopefully they jailbreak this thing, because I can't keep buying discs and ripping them. This is the most I've used my CD portion of my burner ever. Wu-Tang Taste the Pain? don't even know what that is. We have Shaolin Style on here. I don't think there was ever a game called Wu-Tang Taste the Pain over here. There's Eli with the RPG. Yeah, those I don't have. I have some rare PS1 games, but I don't have those. The Wu-Tang thing I never heard of. If it's a PAL region game, that's probably why I never heard of it. Elemental Gearbolt, I think we had that at one point. I think the PAL version is called Taste the Pain. When it came out here, it's... okay. There you go. I have Wu-Tang sealed for PS1. In the blister packaging. Eventually, when that goes for big money, I'll unload that and get rid of it. I'd rather take the money, pay my bills, and buy new shit. That's what I'd rather do with the old games. I got a bunch of Nintendo cartridges from when I was a kid. At some point, I might have to let those go because I'm getting older and not getting any younger. There's a couple of them I'm going to hang on to, but besides that, majority of them, yeah, I'm not fucking rid of them. 509. Is that sealed? And Elemental, it's one of the games I sold. You didn't sell it to me then, right? Eli, if you're going to sell me a collection, at least sell me back my Virtual Boy games. Come on. You know what I found out, Eli? You never paid me for the fucking D and the Cyberpunk controller. That's what I rediscovered the other day. You owe me about $150, man. I sent you D, a pirate game, and the Cyberpunk controller or whatever the fuck. Or I sent you the Cyberpunk controller. That was like $150. Yeah, you never paid me for the Cyberpunk thing. It might have been $120 for the Cyberpunk. I think for all the other stuff it was $150. Yeah, I found out the other day. I was like, oh shit. Never paid me for that. We'll talk about it later. Yeah, I don't remember if you took those games or you said that you didn't want them, but I definitely sent you the Cyberpunk controller. And I didn't get paid for that. Or I might have sent you all that stuff together, I don't remember. I gotta double check. Light Filter 3... That's really rare. That's crazy. There's also the Spider-Man that has the Twin Towers in it that they sold and pulled. Yeah, you did it. Still in the box. You sent it to me. Okay. Yeah, well then you owe me money, man. That's just the way it goes. Look, I've waited this long, right? It was 4 years ago, 3 years ago. Not a big deal. We'll figure it out. Installation in progress. After this, I think there's what, 2 discs left that I have here for now. Shadow Tower, I think we had at the shop. Or somebody brought it. I think a customer brought it in. And he wanted me to buff it. And I did. And he was like, it works fine now. I was like, alright, cool. little shower tower, shadow tower. I have it on here though. I played a little bit of it. It seems like a really cool game, so I got to check that out. Shadow Tower is awesome. From what I played, it was pretty cool. Is Tron Bone gonna finish? Because then we'll have 3 games after this. I could play something while we're doing this instead of just talking to the chat here. Yeah, I do have Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter. I actually have it here, but the disc got cracked right in the middle. I have the case for it. I have the disc, but the disc doesn't work. That game sucks anyway on PlayStation because you can't tag. That's why I bought it on Saturn. On Saturn, you can actually tag out. X-Men vs. Street Fighter and Marvel vs. Street Fighter. Those are like the worst versions on the PlayStation version. Because you can't tag out, and that's the whole point of the game. Okay, Tron Bone Q file. That's what I want. Let's do it. Alright, I'm burning Tron Bone. What other games do we have here? With, oh, we got the RE2 demo, which I have downstairs. I gotta put 1.5 on here. I have Batman on here, but I don't have the game. The game itself. I don't understand why it's a $4 game. Is that really what it is? I'm gonna check. I thought that game was pretty, it wasn't common, but I thought it was, for Sega Saturn, it goes for $100 loose, $234 complete. PlayStation, 146 loose, $275 complete, $850 seal. And it's up there. All these games are gonna go up. The minute that even the Japanese Sega Saturn version goes for $300. New for brand new and sealed, it's $476. Batman Forever for Game Boy, complete in box is $100. New price is $300. Holy shit, man! What the fuck? Yeah, man, this is no joke. Batman goes for some money. Batman. Yeah, I go to a site that's updated daily with the current pricing, so that's where I check. I'm telling you, all these games are expensive. Alright, let's try the demo. What else is here? RE3 demo. I didn't realize I put them on there. Let's take a thumbnail for this. I still gotta play this Crime Boss game. Maybe I'll play it tomorrow before I go to work. Because if it sucks, I'll just bring it to work. I hate that Mega Man opening. Hate it. Beautiful, we have a thumbnail.
Resident Evil 2.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Freeze! Who are you? What are you doing here?
Hold your fire! I'm a human!
I like how they slowed his voice down in the original game, Kendo.
Sorry about that. I thought you were one of them.
What's going on in this town?
Hold on. I don't have a clue. By the time I noticed something was wrong, the entire city was infested with zombies.
Oh. They actually made Game Shark codes for this demo. Get pretty finished. Oh. Put trombone in. Well, trombone. So if you guys didn't know, the sensor that breaks the window is right behind. It's right where this aid spray is over here. So once you walk this little line here, and you walk back, that's when the window breaks. Right here. As soon as I cross that line by the desk, window's gonna break. shotgun. That guy was still hanging out. Here, let's save so I can start the next rip. Whoa. I haven't played this demo in a while. So there's a Game Shark code to put this garbage can back in the original game. Man, I remember this demo was so cool. I did this demo a million times when I got it. Director's cut. Oh, so start is to get the menu like the original game. Hey, that's my key. Let's save state. Two more discs, and that's it. Let me figure out what else I'm gonna freaking put on here. Anybody getting Tekken 8? Comes out 2 weeks from now. 2 weeks from today, I think. Comes out the day before the Royal Rumble. '26th, I think it comes out. Well, I'm gonna get Tekken. I'll get Tekken 8. We can all play that the day of the Rumble. You guys want to check that out? Oh, E.T. Of course, everyone loves E.T. Well, if you're coming up, Eli, like you said you are, we'll play it. I'll have all the guys play it while we wait for the Royal Rumble to start. Check out the Polymega. Doesn't have a lighter, does he? Oh, yeah, it does. Oh, beautiful. E.T. finish. Never played that game, but it's on here now. Let me do the last disc. After that, I gotta go to bed, so. Take my damn heart fills. Should knock me out anyway, so. Come on. I don't even know what game this is. Destruction Derby 2? Okay. I'll be right back. I gotta get one of my pills. Alright, I'm back. they make these. Opening this thing's a pain in the ass. Okay. Alright, we will keep playing the demo. Okay. All done. Now, let's keep playing. Is there any other game? Oh, Monopoly. Let's get Monopoly on this bitch. There's only one Monopoly game on PlayStation. Alright, let's keep going. Sweet. I mean, there's really nobody else to fight. No. You really don't need to do this puzzle, but in the full game you need to do it. I like how in 3 the statues aren't here. It's like, did Irons put it there, like, after all this stuff went down? And I screwed up. I gotta go downstairs and come back upstairs. So dumb. Again, you don't have to do this, but I'm just doing it to kill some time. Monopoly. Alright, Monopoly's done. Let's quickly burn this game. I forgot about him. What a weak zombie. Boxfish, what's up, man? The UI is awesome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You have to do this 50 times. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. $48, $49, $50. I guess it's not in the demo, huh? So you find a roll of film on the desk after 50 times. It's a picture of Rebecca from the first game when he developed the film. So in this demo, the picture is like the faces look pretty real, kind of. In the actual game, they like scribble over the faces with like some weird frame. It's weird. Not a frame, but like a filter. Where's his diary? He's a big muscle guy. He's got a diary. There we go. The L key. That's totally not what happens. Oh, skip the city, that's what happens. Ah, good old Mega Man intro. The intro sucks. I still hate it. This is the last game I'm doing. It's almost done. Any final questions before I go? It's gonna rip this game and then I'm gonna be on my way to bed. Trying to go to bed early tonight. I got work tomorrow. I go in around 3:30. Thankfully, nobody bothered me all week, so. Yeah, I got Wheel of Fortune on here. So you know what happened today? Somebody called today at 9:30 in the morning. They called the store to ask if we clean CDs, and I was like, no. Bro, it's 9:30. It wasn't even 9:30. It was 9:28. It's like nobody's even open right now. GameStop isn't open. Best Buy's not. Nobody's open. Why would I be open? And you call me about cleaning CDs. This guy really couldn't wait until like noontime to call. I'm telling you, man, it's some fucking weird people, man. Oh, man. This machine is great. Let's get a thumbnail for this while we wait. Oh, yeah, jeez. Yeah, why not?
Resident Evil.
This is Chopper Delta, preparing to drop off at area E95070. Over.
This is my last escape. I love that part. Hey, Monopoly's done. And I have no more discs. That means I can go to bed. I ripped over.
September 28th.
I ripped
daylight.
over 300 discs so far on this
The
thing.
monsters have overtaken
Laser
the
hasn't
city.
burnt out. High quality, man.
Somehow, I'm still alive.
Alright, everybody, I'm gonna go. I want to thank you all for watching. Take care, stay safe, have a good one. I'll try to stream tomorrow before I go to
Okay.
work.
We've got to get out of here.
If not, I'll stream when I get to work.
What? What do you
And,
think you're talking about?
You know,
I just
everyone have a
lost my
good one.
daughter out
Take
there.
care. Thanks for coming in and
How dare
hanging
you
out
tell me
tonight.
to go
Appreciate
back
it.
outside?
Alright, OWK,
I'm
catch you later,
sorry
man.
about
Everybody
your
in the
daughter,
chat.
But
Peace.
there isn't gonna be
Dreadpool,
any
take care.
rescue.
Check out
We have
Dreadpool's
to get
videos.
out of here.
Since I'm going to bed now, you can check out Dreadpool's
No.
videos. There's no excuse.
I'm not going anywhere.
Richard, man. Take care. Good night.
I'd rather
Thanks for
starve
streaming. Well,
to
thank you
death
for
in
watching.
here than be eaten by
Take
one
care,
of those
David R.
undead monsters.
Milkman, everybody.
Now leave me alone.
Danny. Eli. Hockey. Everybody. Take care. Have a good one. Good night.